Hello, welcome to another vlog. I have had quite the busy week, so I started filming a little later than usual. I started on a Wednesday instead of like Monday or Tuesday, but let's get started. I recently ordered a pair of over-ear headphones. I've actually never owned a pair and wanted to try them out. I also really wanted a wireless pair so I could get around dealing with more wires and the static from our current set of speakers. These were really affordable and costed $28.13 after tax. They're a really cute rose gold color and are very comfortable, and the sound quality is quite nice as well. Unfortunately, because I have these double helix piercings in my cartilage, they do irritate them sometimes every now and then, but my cartilage piercings do tend to flare up like that every now and then in general, so it's not like a really big deal, to be honest, because when my piercings aren't acting up, the headphones are super comfortable, really easy to use. Bluetooth is really easy to sync up, and it also comes with a cable that you can plug in if you want to listen to it wired, and there's also a charging cable, which is USB-C. So my daily routine is still the same as usual, but the order of everything has fallen to the wayside a little bit. I have been a little bit too preoccupied to start the day with my usual cup of tea, as you can see here. I find that these days I wake up immediately and think about work, which is not the healthiest thing for me. I start my day between 9 and 9:30 a.m. every single day, but I didn't get around to planning my week like I normally do at the start of the week until this day of filming, which was, like I said, Wednesday. Please also ignore the fact that my hair looks like a complete mess. It never really wants to cooperate and never stays neat for me. So this is the natural state of my hair, unfortunately. But moving on, I've already shared this on social media, but I recently made a set of mini prints to give out as freebies with every order from my shop. I took some time out of my day during lunchtime to pull up my usual printer's website, and then I spent some time preparing the file for printing before placing my order. I just had to format the document so that it had a bleed, since I wanted it to be printed full bleed, which means it goes all the way to the edge of the paper, so there's no border. I just had to add a 1/4 inch to the width and the height of the canvas size for that. And then I spent some time wrapping up an assignment I wanted to get done early. I had to go home this weekend, so I really wanted to get ahead of schedule for my own peace of mind. And then I finally got up to make some tea. I made a pot of loose leaf tea for the both of us, and we paired it with some coronets that we bought. Afterwards, I spent some time packing up my old phone so I can send it back to T-Mobile, since I traded it in for my current phone, which I unboxed in a previous vlog. And I am also using this phone currently to film all of my videos. I wanted a phone with some more space and a better camera, and it's been working well for me so far, and I have had no issues. I wanted to stick with an iPhone because I do enjoy having all of my various devices connected, because I frequently need to move things from my laptop to my phone to my iPad, vice versa, and all whatever combination you can think of. And surprise, surprise, they ended up finishing my mini prints within a couple hours. I was honestly shocked because I was expecting to pick them up next morning, but they turned out great, and I'm super happy to finally have more substantial freebies to offer. These are 5 by 7 inch postcard sized prints. They printed a little darker than I expected, but that's kind of how it goes. Every time you have to print something, things tend to turn out a little darker than usual when you move from digital to print. That's just how it is. When I got back to my apartment, I immediately unboxed the prints and decided to take some photos so I can post an update on Instagram and Twitter. When I don't know how to photograph a product, I like to just layer and pile them on top of each other like this. This is also what I did for my froggy stickers, by the way. However, I did some editing in Photoshop to fix up the colors and exposure, and decided to mask out all of the extras in the end and just showcase one singular print, which I then airdropped onto my iPad so I can doodle some cute little flourishes and sparkles. There's also a subtle drop shadow that I added in Photoshop, which helps tie it all together. I'm running low. Today I had to pack some orders, and since the prints were finished so quickly, I was able to throw in the new freebies, which really excited me. I've been wanting to offer more things to my customers, and this was a really nice and easy step forward. I also wanted to let you all know that I am planning a new shop update and have been for a while, but nothing has quite fallen in place for me quite yet. I've been juggling a lot of ideas. I've sketched out a few things, but nothing has quite clicked yet. Nothing has come to fruition for me. I'm not the kind of person who forces themselves to make things just for the sake of making them either. I really don't want to release anything I personally would not purchase or use myself. It's a little frustrating to be this stuck, especially watching other artists constantly create and produce new things, but honestly, I think the end result will be totally worth it once it all comes together. This is just the kind of person I am. This is just how I operate, unfortunately, but it's what works for me. I am currently aiming for some time during summer for the update, and hopefully before my birthday in August. That would be ideal. But I am mostly aiming for sometime in July. I feel like that's really realistic for me. And once I finish my current commission work, I'll have more time to really dive into working on my shop again outside of my, 9 to 5 work day. And speaking of client work, it has been a huge energy suck for me, if I'm going to be honest. Juggling my current full-time gig with my side gig has frankly been a lot of work. I haven't drawn anything for myself in a while, which is a little sad, but sometimes, honestly, you have to power through things and see them through to the very end. I know that once I finish these 2 side projects, I'll feel really proud of myself and proud of the end result. Things are shaping up slowly but surely, and I'm grateful for all of these new opportunities I've been blessed with during such a difficult year. But yeah, it's just a matter of getting these things done, powering through them, and just being disciplined and making time for things that matter for me, for you, for me, yeah. After packing orders and dropping them off at the post office, I wrapped up an assignment for work before closing out my workday. I had to do some cute hand-lettered graphics, which I am super excited to see go live on the feed, and after work I ordered some takeout for dinner, and it was super yummy. And now it is finally Friday. I had to send some design iterations to one of my clients to look over. Sending over stuff is always super nerve-wracking for me, but I'm glad I forced myself to sit down and do it. I didn't really film my routine today or me working on anything. I was honestly really focused on wrapping things up and then just finally packing at the end of the day so I could just start driving home.
Why did you open the sunroof, you heathen? I can't see. You look like a coconut. I can't even put them on. Even if you could, you couldn't even pull them off.
When we finally arrived home, our mom had dinner ready and waiting for us. My favorite part of dinner was honestly the soup. It contains traditional Chinese medicine. It's just really easy to drink along with my rice. Good morning, everyone. It's weird how easy it is for me to wake up early at home. It honestly also shocks my parents how early I wake up these days. Anyway, I had to get dressed and ready so I could go run a couple errands with my dad once he got back from his checkup that morning. He took me to go buy an office chair since my chair at my desk is very uncomfortable, actually. I'm gonna be real here, my ass has been sore for at least a week now because of it. And I also have a lot of back pain from sitting at my desk a lot, so I wanted something more ergonomic and more comfortable. My dad wanted to pay me back for the phone I bought him, but I beat him to the punch and paid for the chair myself. Then we went to go order and pick up some pho for the rest of the family, which was very yummy. I spent the rest of the day relaxing, got some super yummy boba, have been playing Ace Attorney for fun, and I recently started watching Vincenzo with my sister, and it has been very enjoyable. And that's basically it for my busy week. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye!
How is he pulling these lines out of his ass?